But it's out.
Yep. But howdy, everybody, and welcome to the crossover event here on Random Rhapsody. I'm Matthew R. Dawson, your friendly neighborhood host and GM here on the network, and joining me around my virtual table today are Brandie, Brie, Junior, Koines, and Kyle. Say hi, everyone.
Hello.
Hi, what's going on right now?
Okay. Now, this Wednesday, I will be taking the evening off from streaming so that I can do some editing work. But the following week, August the 24th, we will be back to our regular schedule with our playthrough of Magi Knights and Echo from the Stars. If you enjoy high school hijinks or anime-style tropes like Sentai and Magical Girls, you should definitely check it out. You can also catch up on all of our episodes from both of our campaigns on our YouTube channel, which you can find in our link tree. We're also on Facebook as Random Rhapsody TV and on Twitter as @random_Rhapsody. Now, is everybody ready?
Yeah.
Hell yeah!
Then join us as we dive into the world of Loroupa and continue on with our heroes as they compete in the Azure Championship. And we're back. So when we last left off, our heroes had traveled to Rowena, the oasis capital of the Margarden Federation, in an attempt to acquire a dream root that is in the possession of its ruler, the Zaim. To accomplish this goal, Apollyon and Liam of the Fab Five, and Blaznir, Caia, and Ichabod of the Debauchery Circus have joined forces to compete in the Azure Championship Gladiator Tournament, in the hopes of gaining an audience with the Zaim to request the ancient relic. With the tournament ended for the night, the gladiators relaxed for a bit, drinking in the underground bar, while Biscuit told his former lover Apollyon all about his adventures after Apollyon had escaped. While most of the team found their way to bed, or in Liam's case, the floor outside his and Apollyon's room, Ichabod went out alone to try and visit his wayward family in a drunken haze. This unfortunately proved disastrous for the paladin, who quickly discovered that the streets of the capital city of the Thieves Guild was not to be trifled with. The following morning, the group was surprised to find that their third round in the tournament would be a watery one. The arena had somehow been filled with the water from and a pier was erected for them to stand on. This proved to be an additional challenge to the party when Apollyon was doubled in size by Blaznir. But the Minotaur soon dove into the water to make quick work of the sharks swimming there, while the rest of the team struggled to keep their feet. Now, with the more obvious threats defeated, the party soon found themselves being pulled into the water by elemental creatures called water weirds that were all but invisible in the murky depths. What's more, a hulking monstrosity in chitinous armor appeared and showed up to take a large bite out of Caia, while she was still up on the pier. The battle was hard fought, with most of the squad ending up in the water at least once. We also had a lot of tech issues that day, So that didn't really help either. Apparently there's sunspots or something. Hey, whatever. But in the end, the group was victorious against their foes, earning them all thunderous applause from the entire Colosseum. And so, gladiators of the Azure Championship. You all managed to climb back up onto the floating pier while the crowds above you cheered your praises. There are slaves running around gathering your coin from the crowd, and all of you can't help but take a moment to revel in that victory. Now you all hear the MC's voice call out, "Ladies and gentlemen, and everyone else in the crowd, I give you your first semi-finalists in the Azure Championship." And the crowd once again roars, even louder this time than before. And you can all see a shimmer dropping down over the stadium. The walls of force is what you assume. Those walls of force that kind of protect the area from flying creatures. Now, more coins are beginning to be thrown down now towards you, though these are falling in the water. Hopefully someone is going to fish them out for you all. You can see a tall tiefling walking towards your group now, out from the gates that you had all previously come from. He is a tall man, dressed rather flamboyantly, I can't talk, in low trousers and a vest of purple and green, though his bright pink chest is bare underneath his vest. He has very dark black hair that is swept back away from his face and between the two pointed black horns that protrude out of his forehead. He is holding a sort of weird-looking metal funnel that he's yelling into as he walks, which seems to amplify his voice extremely loud as he says, "Let's meet your semi-finalists and find a little bit about them." But before we get into all of that, a question comes to each of your minds. And that question is, say whoever is to your right and left, which we're going to say the two nearest players, are both telling you different versions of the same story. Who would your character most likely believe? And since Blaznir, you're the one who rolled, you're currently between Apollyon and Liam. So
Liam.
And Ichabod.
Well, no, we're doing like around the table itself.
Oh,
I thought you were doing on the pier.
Oh, that's fine if we want to do it on the pier.
Because we're perfectly split, so there's one person from each game, like in between.
Okay, sure. You know what? If you want to do it like that, we'll use that.
Well, I'm in between Apollyon and Liam.
Yeah, somebody's going to be.
that's right.
I'm saying that everybody's interacting with somebody from the other group, though.
That's fine. So, Blaznir, between Ichabod and Apollyon, who's on the map, which I'll go ahead and show it to everybody else as well, who are you most likely to believe when they're telling you two versions of the same story? Okay. That's fair. Well, yeah, you would be, because people have been playing your character all through most of this, but yeah. Oh, that's weird. That's weird. Anywho, so Apollyon, we'll go to you next. Between Blaznir and Caia, if both of them are telling you two different versions of the same story, who would you believe? Love it. Yeah, I mean, you're both conclave members, so that fits as well. Absolutely. So let's say Caia, you're between Apollyon and Liam. So between the two of them, who would you be most likely to believe?
Have or us joining together and everything. I don't know. That's difficult.
I'm super butthurt.
Well, I'm super butthurt too because the Discord went out for a little bit, so I lost both Apollyon and Caia's responses, so that sucked.
Oh.
But man, we're not doing well today.
I know. Tech issues all over the freaking place.
Yeah.
Which is really irritating. I used this program 2 days ago and I had no problems whatsoever. Oh well.
Is there another sunspot?
Yeah, so just to recap, Blaznir said that he's more likely to believe Ichabod over Apollyon. Apollyon said he would be more likely to believe Caia over Blaznir. And Caia said
Apollyon.
Well, eventually she said Apollyon. So, with that in mind, and now that things are actually, working again, Liam, you're up next. So, between Caia and Ichabod, who would you be more likely to believe?
Well, personally, I've gained a bit of respect for Ichabod over the past few fights, but, Caia's a turtle and not human unless human-like, so you got that going for you. I think the weighing factor would have to be the Preacher Man. I don't trust Preacher Men. I'd have to go with Caia just by a slim margin.
So what you're saying is the only boy who can't reach you is a Preacher Man.
Aye.
Okay, I like it. Well, Ichabod, you're last, and you are standing between two humans, Blaznir and Liam. So between the two of you, who would you believe?
Nobody's
I know Blaznir better, but that just means I know he's a real good liar, and he's a habitual liar. And I established last time that I think Liam's a man who tells it like it is. So right now, I think I'd believe Liam.
I don't even have proficiency.
And you're a little sus, and you won't stop talking about becoming a lich. So
there's that.
I'm like, I love Blaznir, and I want to save his everlasting soul, but he's in danger. He's in danger.
Off-color jokes are just doing you in.
No, I'm actually becoming a lich.
And I'm trying to save him from his future.
Poor Blaznir. Okay. Well, I like it. Okay then, gladiators. Like I said, you can all see this tiefling approaching you all as you stand there on the pier. And if you want to move yourselves around a little bit, you can. Most of you are drenched, wounded, and tired after the constant battling you've been doing. The MC is very close now, and walking directly towards the person nearest to there, which just happens to be Blaznir! Blaznir, he comes walking up right in front of you, speaking into that weird metal tube that you probably assume has thaumaturgy enchanted into it, because it definitely just booms his voice out, and he's saying,
just cast thaumaturgy?
I mean...
Yeah, he's a tiefling. He's doing it twice.
You're just assuming about tieflings once again.
It's in the player's handbook,
yeah, but would your character know that?
No, but this is
I
me
mean,
acting.
it's for show.
Exactly. It
beautiful.
could just be for show. Hashtag not all tieflings.
Not all tieflings know thaumaturgy, okay?
I'm going by the player's handbook, alright?
Anyway, so he walks up to you and he's saying, "Let's meet the first member of this fighting team. Sir, can you tell us a little bit about what your name is and where you're from?" And he points it towards you.
Yes, hi, I'm Blaznir. I'm from, where am I from? Give me a second. Where am I from?
All in canon. All in canon.
Mhm.
Yep, all in canon.
There's feedback on the megaphone.
Yeah, there's totally feedback on the megaphone. Like everyone, the crowd was clapping, but now they're kind of like stopping a little bit. It's going a little quieter. They're like everyone's leaning forward. Like, what's he gonna say? What's he gonna say?
Blaznir pulls out the script, looks back.
Just
Yes,
tell them you're a man from nowhere.
Oh, I'm from somewhere. No, I'm Blaznir from North Emia of Radagast. It's a pleasure fighting for you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Blaznir of North Emia! And the crowd cheers loudly once again, clapping. Some more coins are being thrown, and the MC then turns to you and says, "And what do you hope to win in this tournament?" And passes it back to you.
I heard about some sort of root thing that just caught my interest as a druid. So
Really?
really,
That's very fascinating. You seem like the type that really likes nature. And he kinda,
you know, you got me down right quick. You're a good you're very good at that.
Blaznir the Druid! And everyone's clapping once more. He then turns and looks at you, Ichabod, and starts walking towards you. "And you, good sir, can you tell us a little bit about yourself and where you're from?"
I'm Ichabod Sykes, servant of the Father, and I hail from the fertile lands of Golfrin.
"Sir Ichabod of Golfrin!" And everyone cries and cheers once again.
Yeah, okay. Had enough of tieflings.
He looks back at you and smiles and it's like has that big toothy tiefling grin, you know?
Aren't you going to ask me what I hope to win?
I was indeed. What do you hope to win in this tournament?
Well, it seems as y'all have a nasty habit of enslaving people in this town. I'm here to free my wife from that man up there, and I point to the Zaim.
And, like, the moment you say that, there's this collective... What?
That's right.
And, like, just the entire crowd goes silent. Like, everyone's like, what?
Can I scan the crowd?
Go for it. Make a perception check.
On 100,000 people.
Yeah, I scan the crowd with 18.
I'm going to say that with an 18, you can spot somebody that... You can at least spot three figures in that crowd.
Yeah, I'm kind of just eyeing over the crowd and just seeing how people react and stuff. Who do I notice?
Yeah, you do. You do see three, and you're like, is that my wife and kids? They're pretty far a distance, so like, it's a big fucking. It is a big fucking coliseum, but is that them? It might just be.
Maybe their shape.
Could very well be, especially the fact that like, there's a lot of faces turning in that direction too.
Ooh. All right, I nod to the guy and just look very stone-faced.
Yeah, you rolled pretty damn high, so I'm gonna say that you see at least the woman getting up. Like you can't see the details on her face, but you see a dark-haired woman with a ponytail stand up, grab and grab the smaller individual next to them. And begin walking off.
All right. Noted.
Anywho, the tiefling's like, well, that's an interesting thing to request. Sure hope you make it through.
I hope so too.
He's kind of looking at you.
Good.
Very surprised. Yeah, you've been running into tieflings a lot lately.
And they've always been evil.
Have they, though?
Majority of the time, been very evil. Now, get away from me.
Yeah, I remember you bumping into one not too long ago, actually.
The bartender in that bar where I got my ass kicked was also a tiefling.
Mm. Oh, and when you were walking out of the eatery that your wife works at, you bumped into a tiefling, and
yeah,
you're kind of a dick to him too.
That's true.
Anyway, next he goes over to Caia, and he does his exact same spiel, asking you to introduce yourself to the crowd.
I'm Caia. I'm from around. And I'm hoping to potentially win maybe a new tattoo, or at least the funds for a new tattoo.
Now that's more like it, folks. Give it up for Caia, the Wanderer. And the crowd begins tentatively clapping, and you see the MC, he's trying to build them up again, and starts talking about these wonderful fighters. You can do better than that, but Ichabod just.
I'm relishing in the awkwardness, loving every second of it.
Yeah, you definitely changed the tempo of what was going on here. Next, he goes over to Liam.
Oh, right, hi. I'm Liam. Nomad. I like a good fight and a good drink, and I'm pretty much here to just make Apollyon look good. And then I start walking off down the pier. And this thing threw up on my damn shirt. Now I need another shirt. And I just grumble off.
And he's like, well, give it up for Liam, another wanderer that doesn't want to be here, okay? Well, we all know who's the last one among this crew. Big surprise when this man showed up in Northamia. Give it up for Apollyon the Golden Boi. And then the crowd, once again, big loud cheer, of course. Apollyon...
As he's been interviewing the other ones, I've been going to each end of the pier and doing my prestidigitation to shoot some rainbow-colored sparks in the air and showing off for the crowd. And then once he calls my name, I stroll to the center of the ring. And I grab the microphone from him and I go, "You know what time it is?"
And of course, everyone's like, what would they say in return, Apollyon?
Golden Boy time!
So you could say it's golden time.
That's right. And I amp up the crowd a little bit more. I flex a few times. And then I go ahead and hand the microphone back to the tiefling.
Absolutely. And once he gets the microphone back, go ahead and give me a performance check to see how good of a job you did hyping up the crowd.
24, baby!
Whew. Wow. Yeah. So the crowd, with your prestidigitation and all the sparks flying about, the crowd is just built up once again. Super, cheering, lots and lots of cheers, Apollyon! And all of you are also hearing your names being yelled out. well, maybe not Ichabod as much, but still once or twice you hear Ichabod.
Those revolutionaries out there, they're with me. I know you're in there. The silent majority.
Yeah. So yeah. But as for the rest of you, lots and lots of cheers. All of your names are being called out. The gates behind the MC are opened up once again, and you can see a few people like waving at you, trying to get you to start heading back down, while the MC is spending some more time talking about the fight that's happening next. Apparently, they somehow managed to get a Kraken in there. It's crazy shit. But you're all kind of glad that, you're not dealing with that nonsense.
No, I'm not glad.
I'm thanking my sweet stars right now.
I am fuming.
Like, don't you want to live?
But what's the point of living if you're not having fun?
Matt, how much for a fine red silk shirt?
Ow.
At the bazaar, we're gonna say 10 gold.
10 gold, sure, you got it.
Yeah, that sounds about right. For a really, really nice one.
Cool. When you guys next see Liam, he's got a fine red silk shirt. It's whatever.
Well, once you finally all head down to the Undercroft and return to the bar, you do see that one gnome who kind of runs the place, and he walks over to you and he informs you all that you do have one more fight. It's going to be the last fight of the evening, but they still have a few more rounds of semifinalists to go. So you've got probably about 5 or 6 hours before your next battle. So during that time, Liam, you can easily head off to the bazaar to find yourself a silk shirt. And anyone who wants to do anything during that downtime, you can take a short rest, roll some hit dice. You can do whatever else you want to do during, actually probably more like 4 to 5 hour time slot.
Can I go to the organizer and ask him what's the terrain for the next battle?
I don't think they're going to tell you that.
Yeah, that gnome, he kind of...
When I ask him, I slip him 10 gold pieces.
Ooh.
Okay, well, that helps out a little bit. For some reason, I'm not picking up your camera, Polly, and I don't know why.
That's a critical
persuasion.
21 on persuasion. Oh wait, I have brutal critical, so I get to roll again, right, and add that number too?
No, it doesn't work that way.
Wait a minute.
Definitely does not work that way.
You brutally persuaded him.
So you go over...
or I'll kill you!
Yeah, pretty much. You probably should have rolled an intimidation roll. Nice hit die, 10.
No, they know me around here though, so
Yeah,
this is
they
like
do.
hey buddy, here, I know what I'm supposed to pay him.
Yeah, I agree with that. You walk over and you slip him the 10 gold, and you're like, come on, man, it's me, the Golden Boi. And he's like, the gnome rolls his eyes and he looks at you and he says, sounds like they're going to be draining the pool after the last group of contenders. So it's not going to be water again. Probably just muddy soil.
All right. I got to get my outfit on point for this one. You know what I mean? I give him like the big wink and I walk away.
Well, you got a few hours to do so. Yes, Caia. What? I can't hear you.
What's my martial arts die? I forgot what my martial arts die is.
Should be a D8.
Yeah, it's a D8.
Does Apollyon tell us what the terrain's gonna be?
Nope.
You're just gonna keep it a secret to yourself?
I mean, I was only interested so I could get an outfit that was appropriate. I didn't want to like get something really nice and then we'll be in the water again.
Yeah.
To be fair,
It's
any
still
of your
important to your
outfits
group.
considered appropriate?
I just mean appropriate to the weather and the terrain, not for like modesty.
I'm just saying, you show a lot of skin, good buddy.
Oh yeah, you know it. They love the red.
So when I get back to the bar, I'm gonna grab 2 glasses and sit next down to Ichabod.
Yeah, I'm taking my short rest first. I got plans later, but I'm sitting at the bar.
You can drink during a short rest.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying, yeah, I'm here.
Anyway, so I sit down next to you. And I go, I don't think we got off on the right foot. You
That's
see,
so.
back at the orphanage, people dressed like you, they were all arseholes. You do what they say, or you get beat. And then they'd beat themselves. It was weird. I hope you're not like that. Anyhow,
Ichabod tries to play it. You didn't describe me to a T.
Roll a deception. Roll a deception check, Ichabod.
I accept the drink. 13. All he does is clear his throat and then start sipping on the drink that you brought. And you get the sense that he's like that and is been called out.
Yeah.
I pick up on it, but I'm not going to mention it. So I go, well, I heard something from a friend that I met in a tavern one time. A man named Leroy Brown probably thinks he's the baddest man in town that I'm not there anymore. Anyway, he would say true bravery isn't a lack of fear, it's the overcoming of fear, and that's what I saw in you today. So, beatings aside, here's to that. You've earned my respect. Saw you fighting in the water and helping out the turtle even though you were probably going to die. It was good stuff. This is the fine whiskey I'd stole from Shadow.
So yeah, Ichabod has a sip of the fine whiskey, and then he kind of looks at it for a second, and he looks at you, and he goes, well, I do appreciate that, and though I might be a bit like you described, I'd like to think I'm working on it. And I, tink his glass. And then we sit there in silence.
Oh.
Blaznir,
Hi.
you ever heard of the Song of the Wanderer?
I'm sure I've heard it in passing.
One of my favorites. Would you help me out with this? I'm not good with the instruments, but I'll sing the lyrics.
Sure. Do I know the Song of the Wanderer? Probably, right? It's like one of those bard songs.
Make a history check.
History check. All right.
Yeah, make a history check.
I'm not very smart. Why is that with advantage? No.
Now that tracks. So yeah, you have the funny thing is, like, you've heard of the Wanderer before, at least once or twice. At least you remember Fontaine mentioning it because you met Fontaine.
Yeah.
So you've heard of the Wanderer, but you're not sure about a Song of the Wanderer.
No, keep in mind, this song is about the Wanderer. It's more of a tribute to the Wanderer. He never actually sang it himself, but it's a tribute to... You know how it goes. Anyway.
Yes, I will say, the band I had was more freeform than anything, but I can do my best.
I'm a few bars and I can fake it.
Well, it starts out a little funky and a little spoken, and then it like jazzes up a little bit, and it goes to.
No, I'm getting the essence of the Wanderer in me. Not really. I will do my best. And what is performance? There it is. 12.
Yeah, I'll roll a performance also. Oh, jeez.
Well,
rendition of this song I've ever heard.
Yeah, I mean, Blaznir, like, you hum a few bars, and Blaznir is able to at least fake it well enough. But, like,
you know what,
Liam's
Matt?
singing is just...
Wait. I'm going to use my one-time inspiration during the crossover.
Oh, yes.
What?
Yeah.
Sure, go for
it.
it.
Use it. We
Go
choose
for it.
when to use it.
Go
All
for
right.
Hell
A
yeah.
12, I match him.
You
Matching
do
his
match
energy.
him. Yeah, you're matching his energy.
We are adequate.
Mediocre at best.
We are like a new indie band. Like, it's a bit off key, but, it gets the job done.
Well, the song goes like this. And he said, I have seen the others, and I have discovered that this fight is not worth fighting. And that's all I can get within 15-second time limit, so...
Ichabod has fun and smiles for the first time since we got here.
Yeah, you're all kind of having fun, hanging out for that first couple hours there in the bar.
By the way, Song of Rest.
Song of Rest? Okay.
Yep. So, if anyone needs more hit dice, because I just remembered I had that.
They regain an extra 1d6. Okay, well, let me see.
Yep.
If I can.
I think...
I think
Yeah,
it's
you can just
knocking
add
them
one
out.
more 1d6, yeah.
Yeah, because I got to max.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it. Thank you.
If anyone didn't get max. So,
Hey, since he did this after I went through and spent 4 hit dice,
Yeah, I would like.
can I take 1 hit dice back?
Oh, did you already max yourself out?
Yeah. So what I was doing is I used 4 hit dice, and those D8s were my what was it? Hold on a second. Quickened healing,
Okay.
because I can spend 2 key points to roll martial arts die, and I get that plus my proficiency, and then I get all my key points back with meditating.
Sure.
But I also used 4 hit dice because I needed some hit dice. And I may not have needed to use that 4th one if I was able to roll a d6 with my other ones.
How much would you have gotten back if you...
Because actually that last one, that was a d8 that I rolled. That I rolled a 6 on. I only needed 4 of those points even. I'm just asking for a single hit dice back. A single solid
single hit
Song
dice.
of Rest.
So, I'm sure all of you had to read Oliver Twist when you were in school, and all I'm seeing here is, please, sir, I want some more.
Well,
More?
he did use his Song of Rest, so unless he jumped in right at the beginning and was like, "By the way, Song of Rest," before everybody,
That's
only
fine.
used
It's
four.
it's only
You're
a hit
level 10
die.
character.
It's also been a month since I played this character. So.
It's fine. I don't
just
care
think
about a
would,
hit die.
It
that
would at
much.
least make Song of Rest seem like it mattered.
It
Yeah,
never
well,
matters.
He should have. It's a lower level thing. It's whatever.
It's whatever. I don't
Yeah.
care. You can have your hit die back.
Yeah,
God.
I'm here for you, Caia.
It's not
got
that
you.
important.
Totally not worth the argument. Hey, getting back to the game.
At least somebody
those,
had
those Dragonborns that Apollyon talked to, are they still in the tournament?
Well, you don't see them right now, though. Their tokens are still there. They are
They're
not
here
in the bar.
Delete them.
Gotcha. But we saw them maybe before we went out.
Yeah, that
Did
is.
they possibly?
That's the
they're-
group
they're-
that's currently fighting.
Okay,
They're fighting the
I was
Kraken?
trying to divine. Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah. Then I've done all. Anybody else got anything they want to do on our short rest here?
I would also like to hit the bazar
Okay.
and get a fit change.
Oh, that reminds me. Since you've been here for about 3 hours or so, we're going to say it's been about 2 hours that you've been here, kind of drinking, hanging out with one another, having a bit of fun, playing music. One of the slaves that work here at the Coliseum, they do come and they give you the rest of the money that was thrown out there.
Mm,
So let me grab that real quick.
funds.
Is it still all wet?
Soggy money.
Yeah, it's still all wet. It's soggy money. You get enough money that everyone can. I'm just going to give you an extra 135 gold coins.
135 each.
Yep, 135 each.
Nice.
Cool.
I like money.
That was the extra tips that you guys got from, your performance, with the MC. You had a potential of getting up to 5 D100.
We weren't that enthused about talking to the crowd, I guess.
You were not, but you did get
It's
some.
Ichabod's fault.
It is my fault. Thank you.
Yeah, you definitely took away a die.
Good. That's what I want. So yeah, I wanna hit the store, and I would like to, in daylight, go just buy Prudence's house, and I want to put a satchel of 50 gold pieces inside the windowsill because it's like curtains, right?
Yeah.
So put it on the other side of the curtain.
Okay. So you're wanting to hit the bazaar first. You can certainly do so. Is anybody else wanting to head out into the bazaar as well? I know Apollyon, you said you were going to. Liam, you wanted to get a shirt. So did you all three go together, or did you go separately?
I want shopping as well.
Okay, Blaznir, you can go shopping as well.
I like shopping.
So all of you go heading to the bazaar. You do have a few hours to kill, so that's an easy thing to do. As you exit the Coliseum, you just let them know that you'll be back probably around 6 or so in the evening, which is plenty of time before your final match of the day, and head off. Now, the bazaar of Rowena is a huge thing. It takes up about a quarter of the city, in fact, as it's mostly just tents upon tents upon tents of traders that come and go throughout the year. There's pretty much anything that you can want can be found here in one form or another. Now, obviously not legendary weapons or things of that nature, but there are some unique things. So, I know, Liam, you wanted a shirt, and you can easily find a silk merchant who sells shirts that would even tailor it to you a little bit to how you want. So you can find that. Apollyon and Ichabod, you said you wanted to find new outfits. So what kind of?
I want to find a farrier.
You want to find a farrier, okay? What do you want for?
Yeah, is there a farrier in where the nobles would go, that maybe attends to the Zaim's horses by the palace?
The Zaim's palace has their own stable and their own groomsmen and things like that. That's not that they don't have access to the public. There, but you could find.
Yeah, but I'm Apollyon.
You are Apollyon, but you're
I just want to go to the nice farrier. Is there a nice farrier?
Yes. No, you can find someone that does cater to nobles and that sort of thing. Absolutely. And in the much richer side of town, there is a farrier there. And there's probably a stables area because they do horse racing and things like that. What are you wanting to look for at a farrier?
I want to see if you can modify my hooves to give me some more traction in mud. So, maybe driving some metal spikes into them or something to simulate cleats.
They could probably do something like that. They could even put horseshoes on your hooves if you really want them to. Now, you're a much different size than a cow, so they'd have to make them special for you. Or if you just want them to drive spikes through your hooves, they could do that.
I know that they would do shoes for... Because cow hooves are different than horse hooves.
Yeah, I suppose. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. I don't know, is that something that's commonly done for minotaurs, or...?
No.
I don't know, it's a fantasy world.
Well, I don't know, shit.
I mean, like I said, if you're looking for somebody to do that, you can find someone who will just put nails in your hooves.
I mean, if I could find the blacksmith to make me some appropriate sized horseshoes, and then that have spikes on the bottom, right?
Mm-hmm. I always pictured minotaurs. I mean, they got the human hands. Why wouldn't they have human feet? I mean, more dexterity and evolution. And...
Make it end.
Well, hold on a second. Let me check my Apollyon build here, and we'll see if
Yeah, you
no.
you made your
Let's
own mini.
I know that's literally what I'm looking at.
This is the section where we talk about Apollyon's feet.
Yeah.
Welcome
know,
to
right?
the podcast inside the podcast.
Baby.
So this is what I'm gonna say. Like they have snowshoes that are literally like have spikes on the bottom that's made for that kind of terrain, which could be easily adapted for mud, or you can find a shoe attachment for your feet, Apollyon, if that's really what you're looking to do.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, you could find something like that. Well, honestly, I don't know. We'll call it like 25 gold pieces.
Okay.
So
Could that be uncomfortable though? Unless they're able to be pulled off, like if you're walking on hard surfaces.
yeah, there's something that can be that they're like snowshoes, but they just
so you
have
can take them off?
yeah. So you can you strap them to your feet when you go walking through the snow. That's
Yeah,
actually
I'm
part
down
of
for that.
They're part that's part of the climbing gear.
Okie doke.
So yeah, you could find something like that. Like, not gonna lie, I wasn't planning on doing a rough terrain thing full of mud for the next fight. So, but
Oh, so the guy lied, even though after I
no,
20 persuasion.
He guessed.
no. What I'm saying is, I wasn't planning on doing a like a rough terrain thing. It was just going to be wet and muddy.
Oh, make it rough terrain. That'd be awesome.
Sure.
Well, now
fine.
make sections of it that are rough terrain
Yeah,
instead
fine.
of doing the entire thing as rough terrain.
Yeah.
Sure, why not? I don't matter to me.
All right. But yeah, that's fine. Make him some cool shoes.
Ichabod, I know you said you were wanting something as well.
All right. So my my buckle hat has taken quite a razzing, not just from Liam, because Cameron's done it too. So Ichabod buys one of those super wide brim flat bolero hats,
Okay.
and now
Okay.
I wear that. And then I also get a pair of those like knee high, like waterproof. I guess they'd have to be leather in this world. Those waterproof boots. And I look like Daniel Day-Lewis in There Will Be Blood.
Oh God.
When they go quail hunting and he's got like those boots on and the puffy pants up at the top, that's what I look like.
Why not?
Yeah.
I'm there for it.
Canadian Mountie.
Yeah. Just like a Mountie, except I'm wearing a Spanish bolero hat.
Okay.
What's that gonna charge me?
Let's say
What's the damage?
boots aren't that expensive. The hat really wouldn't be either.
Oh, and the boots still have a 2.5-inch heel on them.
They still have the 2.5-inch heel
Yeah,
on
because
them?
he's just used to walking in heels.
Yeah, absolutely. Honestly, like none of that would be very expensive. So maybe 3 gold pieces.
Nice. Finally, a deal in this town. That's all I wanted.
Okay. Yeah, leather is not super expensive, so those things would be easily attainable. Blaznir, what were you wanting?
I just want to like kind of browse around and just try to find, like just some common magic items, just knickknacks and whatever.
Common magical items.
Yeah, just like
Get specific, buddy. What do you want?
I that's the thing. I don't know what I want. I just want to
roll on a random common magical item table, and that's what's available.
I just wanted to browse.
You gotta understand, last time someone asked this in our game, he wanted a statue of his likeness made with emeralds worth like 10,000 gold or something like that.
Well, what you don't know about Blaznir is he wants to browse and then argue with the shopkeep for the next 40 minutes.
Yeah.
No,
It's both of them. It's both of them.
I am a different person now.
Okay.
I've changed.
I'll believe it when I see it, Blaznir.
I swear that I changed.
Yeah, that's right. You only argue with guards for 40 minutes now.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. I just put a link. There's a link of common
No,
magical items.
I'm looking at a bunch of common magical items. I just wanted to, you know, what's the word
You
I'm
can
thinking?
say what you want, pay for it, and do that later. But I don't want to sit here while you decide what you want.
Well, I just wanted to browse.
I mean, I
Well,
love
okay.
you, but
So
roll an investigation check. You know, find something cool, buy it, and then go.
sure. Tell you what. This is what I want you to do. I want you to roll an investigation check.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. 6.
Nice.
Roll a d8.
D8. Got ya. I've got ya. D8. 2.
he's gonna get mugged.
Please mug me.
Oh, please get mugged. It'll make me feel good.
Please mug me. I have spell slots left.
Well, so here's what you found. You found a little paint set. The
Paint
Mood
set?
Mark paints.
Mood mark paints.
Yeah, Mood Mark paint.
Okay. Cool. What does this do?
What does it do? It's a thick black paint stored in a small jar, containing enough paint to apply mood marks to one creature. The paint is dabbed on the face in spots or markings often resemble the eyes of insects or spiders. It takes 1 minute. For the next 8 hours, the marks change to reflect your mental state. A creature that can see you and makes a successful insight check can discern whether you're happy, sad, angry, disgusted, surprised, or afraid.
Oh my gosh! How many can I buy?
You can.
Facial expression paint.
There's only one.
Is there only one?
There's only one.
I'm gonna say that there are 3 in total.
I'm buying all 3.
Wait
Okay.
to hear the price, man.
How much does it cost?
Well, my friend, for you, I have a special deal for this, and it will only cost you 3,000 gold for the 3 of them.
You know, I am in the tournament. You know, it would just be a little bit helpful to have and you know, just
What is
so could you like just you know maybe a little bit lower. Just pinch.
Make a persuasion check.
19.
I warned you.
Oh, my friend, you wound me so much. My family is going to starve. But I suppose you are a friend, so I could lower the price to be 1,000 gold pieces
For all of them?
for the 3 of them.
Deal.
There you go. You have 3 mood mark paints.
See, that didn't take too long, Ichabod.
Ichabod's already gone.
Yeah, Ichabod's already gone.
You turn around and he's already walked away.
Okay. Never let me go and watch again.
While you're doing that, make a perception check.
Oh, wait, no, why would you do this to me? This isn't
You asked for it. You literally asked for it.
But it isn't just like passive
But
perception?
you
'Cause I'm not
asked him to do it.
Well, yeah, but I'm not actively looking, so it's not
Make
passive.
the roll.
It's not passive.
Make the roll.
Do it.
25. It's higher than my
Hey,
passive.
There
so,
you go.
One higher.
Yeah,
You see that you are robbed.
you do see that someone is reaching up into your pouch. You see them, they stop, and they turn and run the opposite direction.
Do I have a old person?
They're running their way through the crowd. You have 6 seconds.
I'm
What are
gonna
you doing?
cast Entangle. I'm gonna cast Entangle on them.
You're casting Entangle?
I don't think I got anything.
Did they not? Did they not get anything?
They didn't get anything.
Oh, okay, never mind.
And I'll also remind you that it's an area effect. There's a lot of people here.
I probably can't.
So no,
You do you, man.
If they didn't get anything, then whatever.
Well, you don't know of whether or not they got anything.
Oh, well,
You just
then
saw
in
them
that case-
You saw them reaching up towards into your bag, but then see you and then run the opposite direction. We're
Okay,
going to say that
in
this
that
is
case-
a halfling that's running away.
Charm person. That's what I have.
Okay, you got charm person.
Yeah, and I'm gonna start darting after them. That is 16 DC.
Wow, they rolled like shit. Yeah, you cast your spell. It hits them. It as they're running, you see the spell hit them, but they're still moving. They're still running.
Hey, could you stop, please? Just want to talk a little bit.
Make a persuasion check with advantage.
With advantage. 12, really?
Wow.
Really.
Unfortunately, the crowd is pretty damn thick. It's closing in around you because people are moving throughout the bazaar the entire time, buying stuff. You look around again, you don't see the halfling.
See?
You know you cast that spell on him, but you cannot find him, and they have not returned.
He's just gonna go around saying, "Oh yeah, that gladiator Blaznir, he's my friend. I know him."
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much.
Well, if I don't see, if I don't see him, I'm just gonna check my pockets.
You check your pockets. You caught him in time. He didn't get anything from you.
He did get a first level spell slot.
Yes, he did.
He did get you know what? I don't care. I have a friend now. For an
Somewhere
hour.
out there.
Somewhere out there.
I have a friend spreading the good word of Blaznir. So I'm happy.
It's worth it.
I need to do this more often.
Please don't.
Alright,
Hey, whatever.
just making my way.
Yeah, the only other thing I wanted to do was to drop off that money at Prudence's house. And then I'm good to wait.
Okay. Go ahead and let's see what you you've been there once before. Go ahead and
It's
make
daytime now.
It is daytime now. It's much easier to find your way about. Do you happen to remember what district she was in?
I don't know that you told me a district.
Did he take notes?
I have that she grows a certain kind of flower. I don't even know a single district in this whole city.
Make a history check.
No, I'm going to make it easier than that. You can do a survival at advantage.
Okay. Hey, if somebody out there listening to this knows if he told me a district, let me know. Send me a message. My personal cell phone. Alright. I got an 18.
Well,
My phone number
I
is-
didn't give you a district name, but I did tell you a specific region she was in.
Oh,
But it's okay.
yeah.
But with an 18, you do know it is the southeastern district of Rowena, and you find your way there fairly quickly. Now, are you going by yourself, or did you have anyone come with you?
I look at Caia and ask Caia to come with me,
I'll go with her.
Sure.
but I don't explain any details.
Just like Caia, come with me, and you wander off.
I need somebody to walk with me. I've learned my lesson. Let's go.
I don't mind being her personal bodyguard.
All right.
Fair enough. Well, the two of you make your way to the southeastern district of Rowena. It is the poorer side of town, to be sure.
Mhm.
It doesn't take you long before you find the house with flowers. And you're relatively sure that that is the Prudence's house.
See the window where I smashed it in from climbing through it.
Oh yeah, it's still there. You can now see the Winnie the Pooh digs on either side as your armor broke through the part of her wall. It's covered. The shades are drawn. The curtain over the door is closed as well.
All right. I have no intention of. Well, I mean, I assume it's probably just Fear Not at home anyway. But I don't want to get them all excited just to walk away again. So I'm going to stealthily put money inside the windowsill.
Okay, this should be great. Make a stealth check.
Yeah, I'm not stealthy at all, but I'm gonna try.
Caia, you're with her. You can be stealthy as well.
Is Caia giving me advantage?
She can't help you be stealthy. No, she can be stealthy too.
Oh, I accidentally still rolled with advantage, but it was a 14.
And I got a 16.
Oh wait, I rolled with disadvantage as intended.
You rolled 14. With disadvantage, but still a 14.
Not bad, not bad.
The two of you, you walk. You spot the house about halfway down one street. You start sneaking your way, keeping towards the buildings, keeping towards the shadows. It is the middle of the day and people are wandering about, but you walk over to the flower the window, you said. And you lift back the curtain and are able to slip that bag of money in there.
Walk away. You
straighten up again and walk away. There is no sound, nothing reacts or anything like that. There are some people about.
Don't look at me.
Don't look at
you. Mind your business, alright?
Sure enough. I mean, they're not like eyeing you suspiciously. Yeah. They're just people about, walking about the streets.
I'm trampling through people's yards. I'm kidding. I go back.
Yeah, I figure. So you all make your way back to the Coliseum. Probably around 5 or so in the evening. You have a meal, and as you're doing that, you do see that the Dragonborn are back down in the lower level. They're all wet as well. They look pretty ratty and haggard. But they all smile and nod at you as your group makes your way back down to the bar.
Well, seems like they won their battle.
Oh, it seems like Polly made friends with the right group then.
There are quite a few less groups now. That other group of conclave monks are not here.
Been eliminated. Do we? What's the guy's name? The blue dragon, like half blue dragon dude.
What was his? Grovagar?
Yeah. Do we know if Grovagar has another battle coming up anytime soon?
I think he's he's automatically in the final.
Okay, so he is the boss of the tournament, right?
He's like the defending champion, yeah.
Okay. Alright, so we got one battle, and then we have the final. Is that right?
I believe so.
Unless the heist crew takes one episode longer than I expect, yes.
Okay. Alright, so yeah, I say we just prep for this one.
Well, if you have anything else you want to do, you can do that now. If not, we're just going to be moving onward.
I don't know, y'all. Do you have any ideas for laying out strategies?
Don't die.
Yeah, dying would be a bad strategy.
That's always the goal.
Do we know anything about what's going on in there? Probably not.
Well, I doubt they'd do water a second time.
I mean, they might, but...
Yeah, it'd seem a little played out, though.
I think it is. Like, honestly, I'd have some words if they do water a second time.
Mm-hmm.
Who exactly would you have words with?
That is I didn't think about that, actually.
Right.
It's more of just an expression. I wouldn't actually have words with anyone. Well, actually, I might. I don't know.
You'd have words with maybe the next water beast that came at us, if there was water again?
Dude, can we fight the Kraken? That'd be fun.
No.
I speak up and I go, don't worry, they're draining all that water.
Oh?
It'll probably just be muddy.
I don't know, and I look over at the Dragonborn. I think the Kraken's dealt with.
Yeah, well, I mean, maybe they just kind of incapacitated it and been like, "Yeah, we killed it." You know.
You notice
Well,
at the dragon. You notice at the Dragonborn's table, they're now eating fried calamari.
Nope. Okay.
Man.
No, it's dealt with.
So are we getting shark steaks or something?
Nope.
Well, Apollyon, if you've got the inside
Shark fin
scoop, I'm inclined to believe it. I'll be happy to be back on land.
Caia, you asked if you could have some too.
Yeah.
No, shark fin soup.
A shark fin
fin
soup. There you go.
Oh, hell yeah. All right.
Okay. Well, unless anyone has any questions or anything else like that, we're gonna go ahead and jump into your next round of fights.
Woo! Sure, let's fight.
Okay. Cool. Then we're going to do that in about 10 minutes after we take a quick break.
Oh, you tricked me. I thought we were going to fight right now. You got me, Matt.
Ha ha ha!
Cliffhanger.
I know, right? I'm so good at those cliffhangers. But we will be back in about 10 minutes, folks, and that way we can jump into that fight. So stay tuned, everyone.
All right.
Okay, everybody, we are back. And when we last left off, the gladiators here in the Azure Championship were heading up to the next round of fighting. And so that's where we're going to be jumping on in. So let's just get you all on a different map. There
Yeehaw.
we go. Let's put on some battle music, though unfortunately I don't think it's actually playing out there over Twitch, but I don't know. I'll figure it out between games. But let's see here. Let's do this one. There we go.
Are we supposed to be in daylight? Because there's like shade to me.
No, you are not supposed to be in daylight.
Okay.
It is about 7-ish, I'd say around 7 o'clock in the evening as you all make your way back into the Coliseum once again. It is dark, but there are torches, magical torches lit all around the outside of the Coliseum walls, so you can see at least a decent amount. As you're walking out, you hear the MC calling out once again, "Ladies and gentlemen, and everyone in between or outside, welcome to the first round of the Azure Championship semi-finals. Our first group has faced wyverns, forest trolls, and a dragon turtle. I give you Malwark Crivden, Sir Gwendolyn, Valkar, Rivden, and Pennywhistle." And the crowd goes wild for them. And their opponents. They've faced were-tigers, dinosaurs, and elementals of the deep. I give you Ichabod Sykes, Liam O'Shea, Caia, Blaznir, and Apollyon the Golden Boi. And the crowd once again cheers loudly for your entire group. You can hear all of your names being called out. Apollyon's still obviously the most. He is the gladiator here, but all of you are hearing your names being cheered. In the distance, from the opposite side of the tournament, you can see in the dim light 5 individuals stepping forward out from the gate opposite you. I'm going to move them 30 feet as well. Right about there.
Okay.
of these 5 that you can see, you can kind of make out one of them is in lots of armor. A couple of them are wearing just typical kind of clothing. There's a tiefling and there's even a turtle among them.
Mhm.
Looks like Anesthetic is in chat. She's giving her inspiration to Blaznir. So Blaznir, you feel the gods smiling down upon you right now.
I feel more powerful than ever.
We'll see about that. Can you make Salvatore big?
Yes, I can.
Alright. I mean, I feel more in control than I have to throughout the rest of this tournament, so.
Fair enough.
Alright.
Well,
I'll still be keeping an eye on you.
I see what you did there.
well, keeping that in mind, let's go ahead, everyone, and roll some initiative. Don't forget to click your tokens.
Yeehaw!
Ooh, big ol' 7.
Actually, a decent one.
Lucky.
Ooh.
I know I usually roll awful.
Nice. I got a 20.
Mediocre.
22.
No.
Priest of Mephistopheles.
Also, are we fighting to kill?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
this is to the death.
'Cause these just seem like people.
Yeah, these are just fellas.
These
But
are
hey,
other
they-
semi-finalists.
They signed their life away just like we did, so...
Yeah,
I
I just.
suppose that's really up to your group how you want to do things.
Yeah, we could spare them in the end, but... we'll see.
You wait for the thumb. The thumb goes up or down.
Yeah, that is how gladiator tournaments go. Thumb
Oh, I'm
up or
not
thumb
last.
down. But okay, so it looks like Liam, you are first up in initiative. You can see this group coming out now. Opposite yours, you've all stepped out into the arena, and your turn is up. Now, I am going to point out a few things on this map. There are some areas, as you requested, that does still have a bit of water in them right now.
All right.
Cool.
Which I actually...
So those are going to be rough
Those
terrain.
are
Yeah.
rough terrain.
So these bluish areas there are actually rough terrain.
Cool.
Beautiful.
That's the muddy areas. So your feet will kind of stick in them as you're going through. There are, once again, those 4 columns in the center of the arena, each facing a different direction, each with different colored glowing eyes atop of them. You all still remember how they work. You have to go over there and use your action to turn the crank, and then an effect happens. What that effect is, you have no idea. So, Liam, top of the turn order, what are you wanting to do?
All right. First movement out to here, and I think he's outside. Yeah, he's outside of 60 foot there. So, I'm gonna take over the water as my domain. I'm gonna spend a key point to do Step of the Wind right into the middle of the mud, and with my mobile feat, I totally ignore rough terrain. So, yeah. Then I'll just hold my action in case anybody comes near me. I've got my
Okay.
glaive out.
Like it. Okay, Caia, you're up next. 2 monks up front, no surprise there. What are you wanting to do?
So just so I know for my own benefit, these wet areas, would that count as a liquid? So could I like use my...
It's
What?
mud. It's just wet, muddy ground.
So then my unarmored movement, I would not be able to move across the top of it with my unarmored movement and not deal with rough terrain, would I?
Well, as a monk, You should have an ability about rough terrain.
No, she's got an ability about going across liquids. So if it was considered a liquid,
Yeah, if it's like a pool of
going right
water,
across the top
Okay,
of it.
but if it's just mud, then
Gotcha. So yeah,
Yeah,
it's-
because I don't have anything that mentions rough terrain.
I'm going to say that there is a thin layer of water over that, but once you stop in the middle of it, your feet are going to go down.
No, I'll accept that because I mean that's how it is. I believe
Yeah.
going across water and stuff.
Yeah, so
I have.
once you're in the mud, it's rough terrain.
Okay, that's fair. I mean, I don't know if it's even going to be necessary this battle, but just so I know for in case. But anyway, I am going to first. Let's see, 5, 10. Darn, okay, I'm gonna go here. And then I believe it's my step of the wind.
Yep, bonus
Okay.
action key point.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and use step of the wind to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Right there. And then I am going to hold action, have my quarterstaff in front of me. Because I don't get reach with quarterstaff, do I?
You do not.
No.
Okay. So I'm going to hold action, have my quarterstaff in front of me, kind of, studying myself, right, waiting for... Obviously, this guy is going to come attack me.
Probably, yeah. You are the first one there, so not a bad idea. So sure. That's what you do on your turn. It is the gladiator's turn next. Let's see here. Okay, I just had to read this real quick. Cool. So yeah, that's exactly what he does. You knew he was getting ready to come straight towards you as you run right up in front of him, and that's exactly what he does. He steps forward directly towards you. You can make your
14.
held action there. A 14 is not enough.
Okay.
So as he comes
get a
running
second
up,
attack.
you swing that quarterstaff, and he just kind of steps back a little bit. Go ahead and make that second strike.
Oh, I did not realize it. The second one. Okay.
Well, you held. Your
Yeah,
action,
you held the
so
action,
your
yeah.
action.
Okay. Then I got a 21. I'm assuming that hits.
Hold on.
Hopefully.
A second.
Please.
21 hits.
Yes, a 21
We'll hit
does.
most things.
Okay.
I hope so.
For 13 damage.
We can win this battle, guys. 21 hits.
13 points of damage. Okay. So, with that first attack whiffing, you spin your quarterstaff around for that second strike, just as he's stepping forward, getting a good solid crack on his shoulder. And he takes a little bit of damage, but
I
not
was
a lot.
thinking more the jaw.
Well, that's where you're aiming for, I'm sure, but that's not where you hit him.
With a 21?
Yeah, because you didn't do a lot of damage to him.
Flavor.
It's flavor, it doesn't really matter.
So I
But
think
the
it's
jaw!
his jaw.
Oh my!
Maybe chip a tooth.
let's argue every point.
Yeah, what he's going to do in return is he was stepping forward, and then oh, I forgot to do one thing. Hold on a second. No, I'll do that later. Yeah, so he steps forward, and he's going to try to smash you in the face with his shield.
Sounds
Doing
like a
shield
plan.
bash, and that's an
Nope.
18. Nope. Okay. He hits you he swings that shield once the first time. You push your staff back and are able to deflect it. He makes a second attack the same way. But that's still an 18, so that does not miss.
The exact same way.
That does not hit. You shoved it again. So he spins around and tries to stab at you with his spear. That's a 24.
That does not hit.
Yeah,
Yes, it does. You can't do that joke for every single time you get hit.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't. 8 points of piercing damage.
Ouch. Only a little ouch, though.
Okay. That's gonna be it for his turn. So, Apollyon, you're up next.
Alright. I'm going to move forward. And I'm going to dash. Still too far away. And I'm going to, as a bonus action, electrify my trident.
Okay.
I'll stand right in the middle of the ring and go, "Come on, jabronis! Bring it!"
You stand there and you hold that electrified trident in your hands, yelling that battle cry. Let's see what happens next. That's it for Apollyon. Ichabod, you're next.
Alright. So I'm gonna have Salvatore, on whom I am on top of. He's gonna dash, so 120 feet. Let me use this little thing, save me some time. Because I want to get, like, right here.
Yeah, you'd have to kind of maneuver around that pillar,
Yeah.
but you'd be able to get right about there.
Alright, so right here, and then I would like to use my Channel Divinity, Conquering Presence.
Okay, what's that do?
So as an action, I force each creature of my choice within 30 feet, which I think is everybody, to make a Wisdom saving throw. Or be frightened of me for 1 minute.
Okay, I like it.
I
what's
stand
the-
up and I stick my sword in the air, and it's all, like, glowing. So it's a DC 16.
DC 16 Wisdom saving throw.
Yeah.
Okay, well, gonna roll the gladiator first. He has advantage on saving throws against being frightened.
Fair enough.
That's a
Wow.
7, so it's still a failure.
Wow.
I am an imposing figure.
Yeah,
Your
you
time
are.
has come.
Very
Uh,
smart.
And I'm starting to get sleepy, so can we get this over with?
Okay, so that's that one. Next off, I gotta do the tiefling.
Come on, tiefling. For my ego.
Tieflings get disadvantage on this roll.
That's a 9.
Yes.
Yeah. Next, we got the priest.
You're wasting all those bad attack rolls on bad saves. How dare you?
Well, hopefully they'll have disadvantage if they fail, so at least for 1 round.
For you?
No, they have disadvantage on all attack rolls when I'm within line of sight. You're welcome.
Oh.
So keep failing, please.
That's a
No,
20
not
for
that
the
priest. Priest to priest eye contact.
priest.
Nice.
Tortle also failed.
Not
One
very
more.
white portal.
This is already worth it with just 3 of them.
Nope. The other one's 35 feet away.
Yep.
Oh, he's not close enough?
No, he's not 30.
Nope.
Well, I mean, I have enough speed to have gotten one more.
But you didn't.
I did my thing and I thought it reached him.
But still, 3 of them is pretty damn good.
He's like, no thank you. Okay, whatever. That's fine. And I'm going to use my bonus action to cast Spiritual Weapon.
Okay.
And I'm going to put it right next to this guy here. And then I'm going to whack him. But this Spiritual Weapon is a long sword. Because I'm giving some respect to my sword today.
Okay.
Apparently whipping people is weird or something. I don't know. It's only a 14 on that, though.
14. Who you were attacking the gladiator?
Yeah.
Yeah, that does not hit.
Okay. But my weapon's still there. And I am my turn.
Let's see here. Well, now you can control the sword. It's right. I put it right there. If you want it moved, go for it. Okay. That's it for Ichabod's turn. Next, we have the Tortle, who is frightened of Ichabod. So let's see what the frightened condition does. So the creature has disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of its fear is within its line of sight and can't willingly move closer to the source of its fear. Okay. So, let's see. What does this Tortle Druid want to do? Definitely not looking too keenly at you, Ichabod, because he's terrified of you. He's looking at you and like, holy shit, he is not thrilled about this. So what he's going to do is he's going to go ahead and cast Suggestion on you.
Okay, on me?
Yep, on you. So I need you to make, let's see, what is it? I believe it's a Wisdom?
I think it's... we'll see.
Yeah, Wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Ooh, I have a plus 11 to Wisdom. 14?
Damn, yeah, you saved.
Yes! I thought it was pretty low, I was scared.
Wow.
Like, oh fuck.
No, he actually has kind of a low spell casting.
Oh, thank god. I was really frightened for a second.
Right there. So yeah, he as his action, he looks at you and tells you you need to ride the opposite direction, and you feel that effect hitting your mind, but you focus and run past it. And yeah, it just would have been run is what the actual word would have been. But
and anyway, I go die.
Yeah. Because you are you definitely are able to do that. So awesome. Let's see.
Oh, it is.
So I guess the only thing it's going to do then is it's going to cast Shillelagh as a bonus action. So I need to remember that. I'll put that green dot to remind me he's got Shillelagh on. And he's going to move backwards away from you, Ichabod, because he is kind of freaked out. Now, he is in the mud, so he can only move 10, 20, 25, 30 feet to right there. So that's it for his turn. Next, we have the priest's turn.
That's...
Okay, yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Let's see here. Okay, so it sees you, Ichabod, and it saw you cast a spell. So as a bonus action, you feel this odd sort of drain effect that apparently just happens on you. It's Spell Leech. As a bonus action, this priest chooses... oh, wait a minute. No, I'm reading that wrong. Never mind.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
It works on an ally, not an enemy.
Oh, okay.
I misread the word on that. That's okay.
He almost
That's a
helped
shame.
you.
Yeah, no.
Give me that boost.
No, the way I read it, I thought he could steal it from an enemy too, so that would have been a cool effect to steal a spell slot from an enemy. But it doesn't work like that. That's bullshit. Oh well. Instead, since he can't do that, he's just going to go ahead and cast Fireball
Oh, that's
because
okay.
he has that spell.
Buddy, your friend.
your friend, buddy.
Yeah, he'll be fine. High dex and all that armor. Salvatore, watch out!
I wish I had Fireball. Great spell.
Rip my horse.
I don't have any.
Oh, Salvatore could live. He could live.
He could live. He could live.
Oh, does Salvatore get my +4 bonus?
I'm going to say yeah.
He totally should. I never thought about that until right now. Oh, I got a 15. Come on, Salvatore. So this is, I don't have it built in, so this is just going to be raw with the +4. Oh, nice. He got a 17 anyway.
Yeah, so it's
the most nimble horse.
dex saving throw on for Caia, for Ichabod, and for the horse.
All right.
Unfortunately, it wasn't big enough to get Apollyon.
Ooh, I got 21.
Ooh, I felt that heat over here, though.
A 25 with my +4. Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, it's pretty spicy.
Okay. So
We'll take half.
looks like
16.
everybody succeeded. So you're going to take 16 points of fire damage.
Salvatore looks very hurt.
I think Caia takes 0.
Yeah.
I believe you do have evasion. Yeah.
Is that what it is, evasion?
Yep.
Monks.
Monks.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes, I do.
And we have 2 of them now.
Word.
So kaboom! Big ass fireball explodes.
Oof.
It hitting the 2 of you, but Caia manages to jump and dodge, just doing this cool barrel roll out of the way of the fireball, missing it completely, while Ichabod and Salvatore do take some fire damage.
Yeah, Salvatore looks very hurt.
He's going to move then. 5, 10, 15, 20...
You did good, buddy. You did good. I pat his neck.
He moves that way. And, yeah. I think that's going to be it for his turn. Let's see. Yep, that's going to be it for the priest's turn. Next up, we have the warlock. Get to throw spells at y'all today.
But what if you didn't?
Yeah, you could just, like, melee warlock,
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I really could, couldn't I?
You could. It'd be fun.
Hexblade.
Unfortunately,
Imagine.
I'm really not going to. And this is a beefy
Aw.
boy.
Mm.
This is
But he's a beefy scared boy.
He's been eating his beanie weenie.
What do I want to do? Okay, let's see here.
Who are you measuring from?
Yeah, Caia, I'm going to need you to make for me a
It's not his turn.
charisma saving throw. Oh, wait a minute. No, that is the wrong one, isn't it?
She might still be in range.
It's
but...
still in range, yeah.
Still.
So, Caia, I need you to make a charisma saving throw.
Charisma.
And a +4, because you're within 10 feet of me.
That's a 20.
Whew, that's a good thing, because he just tried to cast banishment on you.
No!
He begins casting this spell, and you feel its effects starting to grab onto you, and you just apply as all of the just the good-natured force that is Caia, and to try to shove that back, and you succeed, which is a pretty damn good thing because you would have been gone.
What was the spell?
Banishment.
Like gone for good?
Like on another planet? Or...
Like on another plane of existence, yeah.
So then, yeah, new character going?
Oh, no.
It depends on how the battle goes.
Yeah.
We would have to get him to break concentration for you to come back.
Yes.
Because that's the only save.
Gotcha. Well, that's a good thing, though, that I didn't get banished.
Yeah, definitely. So, yeah, let's see. From there, he's just gonna go ahead and move. 2, 3. Yeah, that's gonna be it for that guy, I think. Okay. That's it for the Warlock's turn. Blaznir, you're up next.
My turn. Woo! Alright. I've been thinking about this a lot.
Okay.
So, I got 30 feet of movement, so I'm gonna go right there. I'm gonna remember where that is. Because that's a problem sometimes. Okay.
You got it.
Yeah, I know. It's been a bit. I'm going to, the little pelt I keep wrapped around my neck is gonna just kind of burst into flames and just disappear, and my little wildfire spirit is gonna appear 30 feet in front of me. If I can get his character out.
The crowd cheers for Caia.
This is the first time they've seen Caia. So he just comes running up, and suddenly a burst of flame goes in the air, and it coalesces into this cute little red panda.
Ichabod starts the Caia chant. Caia.
Make a performance check.
Oh no. Oh dear. Oh no.
Hearing this, Caia joins in.
21.
Hell yeah, a few people.
Caia.
You start doing that, and some of the crowd starts picking up on it, and you hear people in the crowd calling Caia's name too.
Alright, now, who? Everyone's within everyone is within 120 feet of him. So, I'm gonna do a little, some hand gestures, and Caia's gonna kind of mirror with me, and from him is gonna be a 5th level Scorching Ray is gonna be cast.
I like it.
So that's how many? 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 different rays. So 2 of them are going at the gladiator guy. So let's roll that.
Okay. He does have partial cover because Caia's in front of him.
Caia doesn't get hit, right?
If he rolls a 1.
Oh, please don't roll a 1.
Okay. Oh, by the way, I'm using sorcery points for a bonus action.
Okay.
Okay.
Because poofing
I think
out.
Wasn't summoning Caia a bonus action?
No,
that's the action.
Caia's an action.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. So bonus action, sorcery points.
Yep.
Because Anyway, all right. 28 for that first one.
Ooh.
Yeah, 28's definitely gonna hit.
Right. And also because me and Caia are very bonded, that gets an extra D8 of damage.
Nice.
So that's that much damage. Yeah.
12 points of damage.
12. A second hit, 21.
21 is also gonna hit.
All right. That's 7 points of fire.
No
Now,
D8 this time?
No, I think that only happens once.
Okay.
So, Next is the Turtle, 20.
Yes, 20 does hit.
Alright, 7 points. Next is the Tiefling, 28.
28 hits.
Oh, I am
Rolling good.
I am
Wow, these
so
rolls.
good.
These rolls are on fire, pun intended.
Yeah, they were.
Next, who else is there? There's the Priest and the Warlock. So, next is the Priest, 22.
Hits.
11 points. And the
Nice.
Warlock, 15. That had to roll bad sometime.
Maybe he has low AC because he's a warlock.
Yeah. Does a 15 hit?
15 does not hit.
Oh,
Oh well.
mage armor.
But, like, that was good.
That was good.
Yeah.
That was good.
Getting
yeah.
hot in here.
It's definitely getting hot in here. They all have been hit by that scorching ray except for the last one, and the crowd just goes wild at seeing this red panda. Theoretical Construct is in chat right now saying, I just met Caia, but if anything happens to him, etc. Yeah. I think we all agree. Look at him right there. He's so cute.
Yeah, we can kill the horse off, but Caia needs to survive.
The horse will come back. It's fine.
Yeah, yeah. Don't mind killing the... Well, he would too, technically.
he will come
Be
back.
quiet. Be quiet.
Although I will say he has more hit points than the horse.
He does. Yeah.
He's gonna just kind of brush off his shoulders and get back on all fours. And
Okay.
that's the end of my turn.
Well, last up, we got the mage's turn. That tiefling dude. Yeah, he is not thrilled about seeing that spell thrown from that direction.
Love being able to cast spells from him. I can be so far away without actually, and just still do my things.
Yeah, so what's happening is he's casting Ice Storm in retaliation to all that fire being shot.
That is fair.
And, you know, since I'm feeling like I'm kind of mean, I'm going to go ahead and say that he's going to upcast this.
Uh-oh.
So, everyone in a 20-foot circle, which I'm going to be popping up right now.
Just me and Caia, probably.
You see where my mind's going, because, you know, if anything happens to him...
Actually, I'm not 20 feet from him, so...
20-foot radius.
Yeah, radius, yeah, you are.
Yeah.
I think we missed one of the guys who's affected by my channel divinity. He can make a save at the end of his turn.
Oh,
so this guy will be able to. Yeah.
So yeah, there's a very clear correlation between the fiery thing that just appeared in front of you, went flying ahead, and then shooted fire rays, and it's got a lot of range, 300 feet.
28 damage.
So is it everybody gets to make that save at the end of their round?
Yeah, at the end of their turn, they can make a save, but it lasts for 1 minute, like no concentration or anything.
Ooh, a good deck save.
So let me go. So while Caia and Blaznir are making their deck saves, I'll go ahead and redo. Is it Wisdom?
Yeah, DC 16 Wisdom saving throw.
Got it.
And it's on everybody but the priest and the warlock.
Well, the gladiator has not had a chance to do that yet because
it's not his turn.
It's not his turn.
Damage.
Yeah.
28.
And I'll do the mage at the end of his turn.
Okay.
Turtle and the priest still failed.
Nice. I feel like the gladiators who it's going to be more helpful on, since he makes some attack rolls.
Yes.
Caia takes 14.
Okay, so, yeah, it looks like Kyan saved. That's good, at least.
Your circle was preventing me from altering my hit points. In his.
There you go.
Delete.
Alright. Where is his hit points? It's not in there. Okay. 40 minus.
But anyway, this hail of hard rock hard ice pounds the ground in a 20-foot radius, 40-foot high cylinder centered on that point right over there. As these pellets of ice go plummeting down, Koines is just whipping around super fierce, dodging around a lot of these. He does take some damage, but not nearly as much as he could have. You, however, take the full effect of that.
Yep.
28.
28.
Yep, and then it's also, this area is now difficult terrain until the end of his next turn.
Cool.
But kind can fly.
Yep.
Cool.
Well, no,
Is it
it's
ground
difficult terrain. The whole area is difficult terrain because it's just a hailstorm.
Storm.
Yeah.
It's still storming.
He's
Okay.
now going to
Stormy
be
over there.
moving as well. 5, 10, 15.
So he can't move towards me in any way.
Yep,
Okay.
and that's why he moved that way.
Cool.
Actually, I'm going to say right there. Yeah.
Wisdom save at the end of his turn.
He already did.
No,
Yeah,
I haven't rolled the wizard yet.
Yeah, you. Oh,
No,
this
he
is
didn't.
priest.
Yeah, I did the priest and the turtle. Now I'm
But
doing
the
the wizard.
priest isn't affected. So I thought that was for him. Sorry.
That's right, the priest wasn't affected. No, I'm pretty sure only one of them No,
yeah,
you're right. It was
and
the
one
priest.
somebody was out of range.
Yes, you're right.
So.
It was the priest, so I do need to re-roll that.
Yeah, so. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, that's why I thought he had done it. He just
There
beats
you
it.
go, just beats it. So he is no longer afraid of Ichabod.
Okay.
Okay, that's it for that round. Top of the turn order, Liam, you're up, and you can see a lot of your friends are being pummeled by spells, and you're in that watery area right now.
Mm-hmm.
So what are you doing?
Starting with movement. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 5. And I'm within 10 feet of this jabroni. So he's going to get my bonus action Hex. And then I'm going to take 2 attacks with my glaive. 29 and a 13.
Hold on. That is your second time casting that, if I'm not mistaken, today?
Second time today, yes.
Okay. And then slashing at the priest, the 29 does hit.
Gotcha. And I'm going to pump a key point in that to try and make a stunning strike. So, con save.
Okay.
Takes 15 slashing. Oh yeah, and a hex. 4. So 19 points of damage.
That's an 18 to save.
Yep, that makes the save.
But 19 points of damage, you slash deeply into that priest. He's looking extremely hurt right now.
That is everything I got on my turn.
Okay, I like it. You slash at that priest, cutting them very deeply. They're not holding their side. Super duper hurt, but still up. Caia, you're up next.
Alright, I mean, you know Caia. The old 1-2 with the quarterstaff, 20
Both
and
of
a
them
28.
hit.
So there's a 20, there's a 28. Then she's gonna do her 2 brass knuckle attacks, one of which will be Hand of Harm. 24 and 27, I'm assuming both hit.
Yes, they do.
Okay, so there's with that 4 is the Hand of Harm, that necrotic damage.
It's another 15.
Then another 8 on top of all that. So, a lot.
Yeah, a lot. Let's see here. I believe he actually has some abilities I need to take into effect.
Oh.
Yep, one of the things it's going to do, it's going to use its indomitable strength to roll a d10 and take some of that damage off.
Is that a reaction?
That is its reaction.
Cool.
So going to take 8 away from that.
Was 49, so 41.
Okay, you with your quarterstaff, you rain blows on it once, twice, then a flurry of blows with those brass knuckles. He's looking a little sore right now. You've definitely taken a bit of pummeling to him. His ribs are looking a little bruised up, but he's still up. Is that your turn?
That's my turn.
Okay. Next up, we have the gladiator. Let's see here. He unfortunately he has to roll these attacks with disadvantage.
Yep.
Because he is currently afraid of Ichabod, who is standing close by. I don't think he has anything that'll allow him to negate that right now.
Hey Matt, I believe on Hex I get to have them disadvantage on certain saves, is that correct?
Ability checks.
Ability checks, oh okay.
Yeah, you can do that. Which one do you want for that guy?
Give him disadvantage on strength.
Got it.
Just ability checks, not saves.
Yeah.
That's the worst part about Hex.
Gotcha.
Because you're
Just double
incentivized to just choose strength every time for grapple contests.
Yep. That's all it's used for.
Yeah, they really should make it be saving throws. Change this.
Yeah, well, not going to happen.
I know, I'm talking to those who make the rules.
Oh, I know.
Because
I know
they're watching our game right now.
They're totally
They're
watching
watching.
our game.
That's how it is in my game. I changed it. I'm like, this sucks.
So, let's see. It does get its multi-attack. It's going to try to shield bash you, Caia. Ugh, that was a 10, so that's a failure.
Yes, disadvantage.
21, however, will hit.
You negated 2 criticals.
You negated 2 nat 20s.
Oh,
nice.
Wow.
Yeah.
Matt, respect for you, boy.
Well, that was all you, Ichabod, who did that.
I know. I'm saying I got respect for you, Kai. That's why I did this for you.
Okay, fair enough.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
We're gonna predator handshake.
9 points of bludgeoning damage as it slams you right in the chest with that shield, and I need you to make a strength saving throw.
You get a +4.
I mean, that's a 23. I'm pretty sure I saved.
Does not need it. You saved without issue. Then following up that is going to make his spear attack. That's a 13, which does not hit. That's it for his turn, because I don't think he has any other abilities. But he can roll against being frightened with advantage.
Yep.
But that's a 12, so still
Yes.
failed.
Yes.
Ugh. Poor gladiator.
He's not very wise.
He really isn't. Okay,
Let's put a scratch.
Apollyon, you're up next, and you got a big old cloud of hailstorm stones coming down behind you. What do you do?
I'm gonna run the heck away from that.
Fire in front of Apollyon, and then ice behind him.
I'm gonna run up to here, and then I'm gonna rage and use my instinctive pounce to move half my speed as part of my rage, and I will jump right back to here behind this gladiator.
Okay.
And I will take 2 swings at him with my trident. I have advantage because Kai is flanking.
Yep.
$24.
24 will hit.
A lot of damage.
26 points in total.
26. Critical, baby!
Oh man, and
Oh
him.
my god.
Nice.
I don't want him to get to do anything.
Did that automatically do brutal for you?
No, it doesn't. This is the brutal die.
Oh my god.
So
Okay, so
11 plus
Oh,
11 is
crap ton.
22, 25, 28, 33 more damage.
Nice.
33 more points of damage. God damn. As everyone just whips the living shit out of my gladiator. Go ahead and tell me, Apollyon, how this looks.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So he dashes forward and he starts raging as he's running. He does like a baseball slide and then kind of like pops up right behind this guy with the trident. He takes his feet out with the first swing and then rises up and stabs him straight down into the ground with the second swing for that
Nice.
critical.
And the crowd goes wild with that amazing performance. Cheers are erupting and coins are being thrown out. Okay.
Hell yeah.
That was a
Except for my
fancy
turn.
kill.
Can I step forward, give him a high five real quick, and step back?
Hell yeah, you can.
Free
I'll allow it. Free action. Very nicely done, Apollyon. Ichabod, you're up next.
So Salvatore with 60 feet of movement, he's gonna. I believe I have enough to go around Caia here, and then just go in a straight line to this guy. I don't like the fact that he's got that banishment, and I think he's gonna try it again. And I don't want him to have the chance. So I'm gonna run up to him, and since Salvatore still has his action, he's gonna hoof him, as they say.
He's getting hoofed.
Yeah, so he's got trampling charge as well, since he moved more than 20 feet. So we're gonna try. Come on, Salvatore. That's an 11.
That's an 11. Yeah, you.
Well, good try, buddy.
You come charging up, kicking those hooves of your warhorse, and like it just whiffs. He goes completely over the guy's head.
That's all right. I'm fine with that. So my bonus action thing is not in range of anybody, so I'm just gonna leave it there. And I'm gonna pull out my whip so I can hit this guy 3 times. It's 24 on the first one. I'm gonna hit him with that smite.
Yep, go for it.
Or here, let me.
I thought you
roll
said
this
you were
one.
using your whip.
I've got both of them. I'm saying I've got them in both hands instead of like my shield in one.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
So two longsword attacks first, and then you're whipping. I got you.
Yeah. I wanted to do a smite, but let me see if
15
I can
does
roll it.
not hit.
Can I just roll this? Yeah. Okay. There's the smite for the first one.
So
That I
24
failed to
points
roll.
of damage for that first strike at the guy there.
And then 13 on that one, which I presume don't hit.
Does not hit.
And I would like to kind of call attention to this guy since Apollyon and Caia are now free. And I say I think that he could be a real threat if he manages to get rid of one of us.
Okay,
And then I end my turn.
that's it for your
Is
turn.
your sword staying there?
Yeah, because I use my bonus action to hit, and I would have to use my bonus action to move it.
Mhm.
So, but it can only move 20 feet, so I'm just going to see if anybody gets any closer.
Fair enough.
Most people can't.
Good.
Okay. Well, with that, it is the turtle's turn. He's still afraid of Ichabod, who he saw charging at the warlock. He's going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 feet to right about there. And Apollyon, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Ooh, I'm not so good at those.
Oh. Wow.
Didn't mean to have advantage, but it's a 7.
That is a 7, which is a failure. So let's see. Let's see. I can.
That's not good.
Yeah, what he says for this suggestion is defend me and attack your friends.
That doesn't sound reasonable.
Doesn't? Why not?
I think defend me, maybe.
Well, because here's how it's literally. Here's how the spell's worded.
Well, it does have to be one word, right?
It does. No, it doesn't.
No, that's command.
Oh, yeah.
You suggest a course of activity limited to a sentence or two and magically influence a creature you can see within range that can hear and understand you. Creatures that can't be charmed or immune to this effect. The suggestion must be worded in such a manner as to make the course of action sound reasonable. It's a course of action. Defend me and attack your friends.
I think the attack your friends doesn't sound reasonable. I think the defend me, maybe, you could get away with. Or you could say,
you can specify conditions that will trigger a special activity, so like stab the first person that comes close.
Yeah, like
that's fair.
That does sound more reasonable, because attack your friends even includes that they're his friends.
Yeah, that is actually a good point. So I'm going to say, yeah, then we'll go with defend me and attack anyone who comes near me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that I say is fair.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
What level is suggestion?
What level is it?
Yeah, just curious.
You wouldn't know. The spell itself is first level.
Pretty sweet for a first level spell.
Yeah. The suggested course of action can continue for the entire duration, which is up to how long? 8 hours.
Yeah.
For example, you might suggest that a knight on a warhorse give a warhorse to the first advantage the bigger they met.
I always like that example that they give.
That is the best example.
Eventually, I'm gonna do exactly that.
I'm waiting because I get that spell next level. So.
But anyway, so you are now charmed to protect this turtle and attack anybody who comes near you.
Well, alright, whatever you say, boss.
As you wish.
Is that a concentration spell?
Yes.
We don't know.
You wouldn't know.
Oh, I know. I'm asking for player knowledge, not for character knowledge.
For player knowledge,
restoration doesn't get rid of charm. That is that is weird.
Only greater.
Wow. Okay then. Cool.
Yeah. Okay, that's it for the druid's turn.
Can damage the turtle.
Well, yeah, that's my second plan, but that doesn't always work. So.
Okay.
Hey, it's the guy I just attacked.
Next is the guy you just attacked, and what they are doing is they're casting spirit guardians on themselves. So, let's see here. It is 15 feet, a 15-foot radius around them. So, Liam, I'm going to need you to make for me. Let's see. And let's see here. You call for spirits to protect you. These are fiendish spirits that appear around this creature. When you cast, let's see, an affected creature's speed is halved in the area when the creature enters the area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there. So that is right now. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
13.
13 just saves. Okay.
Wouldn't that not be right now? It would be when he starts his turn.
It says
it
a
literally
turn.
says when it's on a turn. This is.
But I think
a
that
turn.
means like when he walks into it. Like,
I'm already in it, baby.
Yeah, you're.
yeah, but then that's when you start your turn.
If I started my turn by walking into it, sure. But since it's there when
It's
it
there
appears.
when it appears, and it appears right. There's a difference between the area effect spells and spells that happen on that turn. We've actually encountered this one before. It's all based on the wording of the spell, but you only take 4 points of probably necrotic damage. Yeah, necrotic damage on evil.
They're evil. Oh no.
Alright. Disadvantage on attacks or anything like that?
Does not look like it. Your speed is halved in the area.
Fair enough.
But
Speed
that's
comes
about
back when the person dies. Sounds good to me.
it. Yep. That's. Oh, I forgot
they
to.
fail.
Did I ever roll the turtle wisdom save? No, I did not. Let me do the turtle's wisdom saving throw, because at the end of his turn, he can save from the Ichabod's effect.
Fear.
That's an 18, so the turtle is no longer afraid.
It's gonna be afraid in a second. Like, not condition-wise, but like, you know.
I don't know. Apollyon's defending it.
Okay, that was the priest action. Let's see. Oh, wrong.
Oh, I know what it
that's
says.
it. Okay, so that's it for that guy's turn. He's going to stay right where he is, because he is still in threat range. He's going to make his wisdom saving throw for the fear, and succeeds.
Alright. Well, the priest was never affected.
The priest was never affected. Why do I keep thinking the priest was affected?
I don't know, you want him to be affected?
What? No, it's because of the hex. There's a hex icon.
Oh, yeah,
That's what I'm looking at.
Right.
Yeah, my people aren't marked.
Yeah. Well, none of them have it anymore, so they were marked. So
I think the warlock still has it.
No, the warlock does not have it. The warlock and the
oh yeah, you're right. Yeah,
they were the original. Or the warlock and the priest were the original ones. Anywho, it is the warlock's turn. And you are right up on that guy.
Oh, I sure am. Got any more banishments you'd like to throw around?
Don't taunt him with that.
I can't help it.
He only has 3
I
spell slots.
gotta add to Ichabod's flaws. Can't stop taunting people.
Remember, you're taunting the DM right now.
I am. I know something that you guys don't know.
Okay.
He's not really the DM?
No. There's a secret organization,
There's
a
a
shadow
secret.
organization controlling him.
Yeah, you see the strings
figurehead.
Nope. I got no strings to hold me down. What? Ichabod, make me a wisdom saving throw.
Sure. How's a 15?
How is a 15? God damn, it just saves.
I have a plus 11.
Great.
Yeah. That sucks. He was not able to do that. Does he have anything he can do?
I'm looking down at him from upon my horse.
Yeah, you are.
Pew, pew.
Somebody who can't fight with a sword, I have no respect for you.
Yeah, that's that's really it for his turn.
Are you sure you don't want to try to run away or something?
No, he really doesn't.
I don't know. I think he
He's gonna
wants to
stay
run.
right where he is.
All right, I'm fine. I'm fine by that too. It's all agreeable to me.
Okay, Blaznir, it is still your turn.
Still.
Or it is now your turn. Still.
It never stopped.
We're just so used to me taking so long. Okay, my turn. Cool. I have a plan.
You have a plan.
I do. So I'm gonna just shimmy out of the radius because I don't want to be in there.
That's 15 feet of movement that you just used.
That's fine. And Caia, kind of just getting just a little battered, bruised, his flames flickering again, is gonna do exact same thing. Because I'm pretty sure this is the last battle of today. So, level 5, Scorching Ray, all on that turtle right there that I saw cast a spell.
Oh,
At
snap.
the turtle.
Yep.
What is the range on
120 feet. And it's 100 feet away from him.
You're good.
So,
You can
So-
still move it out of the blizzard.
that's a bonus action at the end of my turn.
Ah.
So, yeah, he's gonna. Here's a 28. This gets the extra D8 of damage.
Cayenne. I like the idea that everybody in the crowd thinks that Cayenne is casting all these spells. Like Blaznir's standing there doing nothing while blast.
I'm doing hand. I'm chanting. hand
He's
moves
just, well, you can be
as
showing off for the crowd. Like,
All right. That's first one. Second, 23. 4 points. Third one.
Yep, you're good.
Okay, 27. 11 points. That's 3. So fourth one, 16. Probably
16
doesn't hit.
does
It's
not
total.
hit.
Yeah. Okay.
but he has
Fifth
to
one,
make- Ooh,
25.
oh my God.
6 points. And last one, 27.
So what level spell did you cast this as?
Fifth.
5th.
Fifth. Oh, wow.
So he has to make 5 DC 10 concentration saves.
Yeah, he does.
Give me. Come on.
You gotta drop it. You gotta
Drop
it.
that spell.
It's not even worth it anymore.
I love the visual of this adorable little flaming red panda doing all these little.
Just-
They're like the Mario fireballs that are bouncing on the ground to get to it.
First one freaking failed!
Yeah!
Nice.
You're free! That was awesome. I love all of them.
I love this character.
Yeah, yeah. With that, being pelted again and again by these little rays of fire, this poor turtle just is unable to hold on to his concentration. And Apollyon, your head goes clear.
Go stop!
Whoa, what? Of course I'll defend you, Master. I mean, wait, what am I saying?
Good thing the crowd couldn't hear that.
Alright, oh, okay, so I can do, bonus action, give Caia nip, and at the end of my turn, he does his thing. So, he's gonna
have to use 20 feet of movement to get out of there.
He is. So that'd put him right here. Well, that's upsetting.
Oh,
Well, you could go diagonally, maybe.
still wouldn't get there.
Yeah, no, I need 60 feet of range. And, well, he's gonna do a little shimmy. For his action.
For his action, he just does this little shimmy and kind of dances a little bit, and the crowd goes wild for it. Caia! 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 Caia!
Ichabod starts chanting too. I gesture for the warlock to chant. Come on. For the people, you know? We're all trying to entertain, right?
So that's it for Blaznir's turn, and now we have the mage. Well, does it end at the end of his turn? Yeah, until the end of my next turn. Okay, so at the end of this turn, that's when the ice storm goes away.
Okay.
Yeah, I think what he's gonna go ahead and do...
I'm in danger.
Someone's in danger.
Uh-oh.
Is that a fireball?
Oh, you know it's a fireball. The mage lines up, throws a little ball of fire directly at it in that area, and it just explodes outward. So I
I'm
need...
gonna try to kill, you know,
I need
Caia. He's been
Ichabod.
shooting off. He's shot off 12 rays of fire.
Yeah.
So you can just go ahead and delete Salvatore.
Ichabod,
even
Salvatore, Apollyon, and Caia. Go ahead and roll me some dexterity saving throws.
Got a 15.
I got a 9, but I only take half.
I'm gonna use my inspiration on this.
Okay, go for it.
Nice.
Oh, that's
Wow.
That hurts.
All right.
okay. So, let's see. All of you who failed, which is everyone but Ichabod, takes 36 points of fire damage. Caia, you would only take, let's see, 18 points, and so would you, Ichabod. 18 points of fire damage.
18. Salvatore, no!
Yeah, Salvatore is just gone. And, like, you're riding him on top of him, and suddenly you just drop and land on your...
I mean, I knew he weren't in a good spot.
You're not... go ahead and roll for me a dex saving throw. Another one.
Another 15.
Yeah, you know what? You managed to land on your feet. Barely. But that hurt.
I grabbed the dust of the ground and let it fall out of my hands to mourn Salvatore.
Did you laugh hysterically?
Yeah. No, that's me. That's me.
Where's a good place to go? Not really a lot. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 feet are right there.
Alright.
And save at the end of its turn?
Well, he's already free.
Yeah, he's already free.
Okay. Alright.
At the end of his turn, that's when the hailstorm goes away. Okay, now it is Liam's turn. And Liam, at the top of your turn, I need you to make me another... I think that was a wisdom saving throw?
Yeah, I believe it was.
Yeah, wisdom saving throw.
Okay, a 9, so I fail that time.
You did fail that time, and you take 11 points of necrotic damage.
Sure. Then I will attack twice. 22 and a 17.
Yes, both do hit.
Alright. The first one's just a hit. The second one I'm pumping a superiority die into to try and push him back. So strength save from him.
Strength save from him.
Alright, so 16 plus 14, 30 plus 4, 34 damage to that guy.
Uh-oh.
A lot of damage.
He does save.
Alright, then he's not pushed back.
But let's see. Let me do this math here real quick. That looks like 34 points of damage total.
Oh wait, I get 2 hex burns in there also.
Okay, put those hex burns in there.
Oh, let me take off the superiority dice. Sorry about that. Oh.
Roll them math rocks.
Oh, damn it. I can't find it now. There it is.
I just wanted to see how much damage total you've done on this.
Yeah. Okay, so 11 more, so 34 plus 11, yeah, 44.
That is enough to take this guy out. Tell me how that looks.
Okay, so as these spiritual things are harassing Liam, he just kind of almost closes his eyes and just like remembers where this guy is and starts slashing upward and tries to do a stabbing thrust to push him away, but accidentally stabs straight through his chest and pulls out.
Yeah.
And the guy falls down to the ground.
Awesome.
Well, at least Liam was courteous enough to pull out.
Yes.
Like
So
that.
that was action.
That was your action.
Let's see. As a bonus action, I'll go ahead and move my hex over to this guy. And come up on him. That's about all I can do with my turn.
Fair
He ain't
enough.
going nowhere.
Well, that's it for Liam's turn. Caia, you're up next, and you've been getting hit by fireballs. What are you doing?
Gonna run up behind this guy right here. No, let's see. 2 of those.
Would these be at advantage?
They would
They
be an
would be
advantage.
advantage.
Yeah.
So okay, that we'll
We'll
take
just count the
20.
2 of them as the first attack.
Let me throw on my advantage here.
So that is a hit.
Okay, and then there's my other one, a 20.
20 does hit as well.
So there's those. That's 24 damage. Then 2 of those, 20 and a 28. Of course, there's going to be a hand of harm on the one.
Okay.
And let me take that off, and then
Burning through those key points.
it's alright. And that's another, let's see, 17, 20, 21 points of damage, an additional 21. Plus that 24 is 45?
Pretty good hits overall. He's taken a lot of damage, but he is still up. Though you pummeling the hell out of him, you definitely felt some ribs breaking in the process.
And I believe that is all I can do. I don't think I can really do anything else. Now, one question I do have though. So if I do my, like my flurry of blows, and then I do my hand of harm, am I also able to do a stunning strike, or is that too many things all
That's
at once?
too many things all
No.
at once.
I don't think it's too many. It would take 3 key points in one turn to do it.
Yeah, and this guy might not have that much left, and we're already getting advantage on him. So don't stunning strike him.
Yeah, no, I'm not. It's just kind of a. If that's something I were to do in the at some point, but yeah, okay.
Yeah,
But no,
I
I'm
think
good.
If it doesn't
probably,
specify,
yeah, probably. It just depends on key points, but we can double check that later.
Okay, but yeah, that's it for mine.
Okay, he's severely wounded but still alive. Apollyon, you're up.
All right. Is this difficult terrain right in front of me?
Yes, it is.
don't you hooves?
Yeah, but the hooves don't let me ignore difficult terrain, right?
No,
Or do they?
they would not. No.
I thought that's why you were getting.
Isn't that what the snowshoes are for?
Apparently, they're just aesthetic.
They are just aesthetic. Like they don't actually help you out because it's sticky mud.
Okay, does the trident have the throne property?
I believe so.
I think it does, yeah.
I believe it does.
Okay, I just don't have the info sheet on it because it's in our other game.
Yeah, let me pull it up real quick. Of course, if you look out and roll 20, and it doesn't say shit about it.
Just look at a generic trident. Yes,
Alright,
it
well,
does.
I'll move to here and I will throw my trident at this.
Yes, it definitely does. Has a range 20-60.
Okay.
Yeah, he's within 20 feet.
Yes, you are.
And I would just make the same roll, right? Or do I have to roll a dexterity?
No, you're
throw it?
using your strength to throw it. So you're basically
That's what I thought.
yeah. So it is the same roll.
Dirty 20.
Let's see here. You just hit him.
Nice.
You
Alright, 15 damage.
Nice.
And do I get my rage bonus? It's only melee attacks, right? Melee weapon attack using strength.
It is
Yeah.
So it would not count, but it does take the damage.
And it does satisfy the condition of attacking, so I don't lose the rage.
Yes.
Okay.
So you throw the trident, and it goes flying through the air, stabs into the guy, and it just sticks there, and he's like, ah! That hurt.
Sorry, I'm thinking about what to do. Alright, as a bonus action, I'm going to use my second wind ability
Okay.
to regain some hit points. And then that's it. I'm done.
Got it. Ichabod, you're up.
Alright, so I've got my long sword and I've got my whip. I'm gonna hit this guy twice with my long sword. Oops. Yeah. 14 on the first one.
14 does not hit.
Try again. How's a 23?
That hits.
For 20 total.
20 total points of damage.
How's he look?
This is enough to take this guy out. He only actually had 8 hit points. I forgot to put it on the token afterwards. But yeah, he only had like 8 hit points left. You stab into him with that radiant longsword. Tell me how this looks.
So he's a warlock. You say he's a beefy warlock though.
Yeah, he's a bit of a beefy warlock.
Well, I imagine Caia and Liam are like right there, so I want to think that they each grab his arm and then I stab him through the chest, right through the heart.
You stab him right through the heart, and he just coughs up blood.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, ah!
Yeah.
He just slumps down to the ground, dead.
Because my friends definitely helped out in that scenario. Thanks for the advantage.
Yes, they did.
And then I am going to use my movement. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I've got my whip in my other hand, and I am ambidextrous, and I'm going to action surge. And hit this fellow down here twice with my whip, because he's 10 feet away.
While you're doing that, Queen's Court Games is raiding with a party of 26. Welcome, Queen's Court Games. Thanks for stopping by. We're in the middle of a gladiator fight right now.
In the middle of my natural one. That's bad. We're going to try again, though. Another 23.
23, that's going to hit.
And I'm going to expend a superiority die to try to trip him. So that's going to be an additional...
How do you get to try again?
I action surge, so I get 2 attacks.
Oh, I didn't hear that. I'm sorry.
Yep.
So it's another 7 on the action, or on the superiority die. So 14 total to this mage down
14
here.
total points of damage, and he needs to make a what saving throw?
A strength saving throw, or be tripped.
Strength saving throw. He's got tons of strength. Let's see how he does with this.
A load of strength.
6!
Oh,
And since I'm going to get advantage, I'll use my bonus action to hit him one more time. Which would be with the offhand for this, which would be the longsword.
The longsword.
That's a 27.
Yeah, that's going to hit.
For another 14.
14 points of damage. Goddamn. Yeah, more than enough to take this guy out as well. So, tell me how that looks.
Same thing. No, he trips and I cut him on the ground.
Yeah, so you trip him, he goes down on the ground, you come rising up over him, like looming in that Ichabod fashion, and just stab that long sword.
Perish.
And as you do, you see that tiefling just scream out in pain. Ah!
And it's so cathartic. It's so cathartic.
I'm
After
sure
all the
it is
shit I've
cathartic.
gotten from tieflings, this feels so good.
Wait till he finds out his ex-wife's banging.
Ichabod, you're brutalizing him a bit too much.
Die!
Killer Bitcoin wants to know if they're wagering. Yeah, definitely there's wagering going on right now. Safe money is on Ichabod. Hello, Baron the Rain.
We're gonna triple that bet. Got you.
Absolutely.
But I've done everything I could possibly do.
Bishan. Killer Bishan, my bad. Killer Bishan. Okay.
And the turtle stands alone.
You want to just give up
Yep.
now?
Killer Bishan is he's taking the vig on Ichabod.
Awesome.
Yeah. With that, all of the teammates like dead. The turtle looks around. And he says, "I yield. I cannot win this fight." And the crowd just goes wild. Cheers erupt right now. The entire Coliseum is just going off in favor of your amazing triumph. Now, your group does see the Zayin. He walks up right now in his little box, and he has his fist out. You see it kind of moving. Is it going to be up? Is it going to be down?
So let me ask you, because everybody does this differently. Is he judging now the fate of the turtle? Because usually it would be if you're alive at the end, but you've lost, he decides whether you live or die.
Yeah, that's what he is. He's deciding the fate of the turtle right now. You get that sense immediately.
Can we all stand around him with our swords drawn?
Well, you all kind of see him right now, so now's your chance to react. And everybody in chat right now, you have an option. You can decide the fate of this turtle. Should the turtle druid, the last member standing against the gladiators here, should he live or should he die? Vote now.
He did try to make our Minotaur friend fight us, which was pretty whack in my book. And I'm a Oath of Conquest paladin, so if it were up to me, he would die.
Oh, looks like everyone is thumbs downing so far.
Oh no.
It's just a person.
1, 2.
Just minding those.
But he's begging for his life.
He's begging for his life, but just
he signed his rights away.
Just say die or thumbs up, thumbs down. It's up to you, Baron.
Can I ask the druid about himself?
Can you ask the druid about his
backstory?
While they're voting, is he got? Hey, you got a family or something?
Byron saying thumbs down too, so the
Zayin, it ain't looking good for you, buddy.
puts his thumb downward, and the crowd just goes wild. The druid is looking really fearful. It is his turn, but you know what? He don't have shit for good spells. He's a turtle druid, so since it is 6 o'clock, I'm gonna say all of you who want to, show of hands right now, but I'm sure y'all want to, so tell me briefly how y'all slaughter this druid.
Well, I say you make it nice and easy.
I'm gonna make a wisdom check real quick.
Okay, make a wisdom check.
Alright.
Okay.
I don't do it.
I'll discuss with my compatriots. I think a swift lobbing of the head is the most, humane way to let him go.
Blaznir is just walking out.
Apollyon's still raging, so he's like, "I'll take him.
Yeah,
I'll get the blood on my hands."
I hand Apollyon my son of Balrus.
Actually, since Blaznir's walking out, I would have been next in initiative, and I would have gone straight up to him and action surged and just fully lopped off every single arm and head he's got.
Just do his head first. So it's humane, So let the red panda burn him and then wild shape and eat him from theoretical construct.
Yeah, I was waiting for a pause to say that.
That's just funny.
That's messed up. Awesome, I love it. Okay, well, I think that's a good place to end things for this evening. Your group goes up, lobs off the head of this poor turtle, along with a few other body parts, apparently.
Yeah, Liam gets in there.
Byron's saying, "Death is my specialty, so anything death is thumbs down." Theoretical construct is saying having Caia around means never having to worry about cooking your meals. I think it's a different spelling of Caia actually, but that's okay.
He's doing it like cayenne pepper.
Yeah, cayenne pepper. I do too. But yeah.
So is that turtle soup on the menu now?
No! From the other turtle.
No! You're evil.
Wow. Wow.
You and Blaznir are going off the deep end. I need to switch parties.
So Browron is asking, what kind of campaign is this? This is a homebrew campaign set in my world of Loroupa. Right now, we're currently in the middle of a crossover event between our two campaigns. We have a campaign at 3 o'clock, which is normally the Debauchery Circus, and then we have another one at 7 o'clock, which is normally the Fab Five. But right now, we're actually doing a crossover event where members from both groups are playing together in special events. So right now we're doing a gladiator battle for the AM group, and then at 7 o'clock in about an hour we're going to be doing a heist event where a group of people are trying to break into the vault of the Zaim, who we just referenced, who just ordered the execution.
Come back in an hour.
So come back in an hour and hang out with us some more. It's a lot of fun. And I just want to say thank you to everyone who watched. It was great having you in chat. We loved having you all. Come back next week at 3 o'clock to see the continuation of this gladiator battle, and in which they're trying to get the championship.
I like the bloodlust that if one of our heads was on the chopping block, they probably would have thumbs down us too.
They absolutely would.
They absolutely would. They absolutely would have. That would have been great. So, but great job. You fought off your first round in the semifinalist. That was awesome. So other than that, thank you once again for watching. Have a great evening. If you're watching us on Twitch, please follow us and subscribe. It's a great way to help us out. If you're watching us on YouTube, please like the episode and subscribe at that as well. We would very much appreciate it if you can. So on behalf of everyone here, and be back at 7 in an hour for the next week. But on behalf of everyone here in the Gladiator Tournament, I just want to say once more, thank you again for watching. Have a great evening, and we'll see you next week. Good night.
Peace.